Okey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Okay, hi, kita jumpa lagi. Okay, today is our tutorial for topic 11, accounting for incomplete records and single entry. Okay, so first of all, I want to introduce my assistant for today. Yeah, class A3P1. Right, okay. So we have here saudara Aiman, okay, Cik Syakira, Cik Farhana, and also Cik Nur Kamarina. Okay, hello everybody. Okay, now as usual, okay, say hi everybody at the comment, and I want my assistant to take the attendance, okay? Okay, so before we start our lesson, I would like to invite saudara Aiman to recite doa.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wa inshur alaina min khaza'ini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir ya karim walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin.
Amin, amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. Okay, now saya nak tengok. Okay, semua ada sini ke? Ayu ada, Rashidan, Natasha, Wan Afika. Hai madam, hai. Abdullah, Laila, Natasha Azman, Waitesh, Sunisha, Syazanani, Nurul Zulaika, Farah Adriana, Rabiah, Adawiyah, Eng pun ada, Aidil, Liana, siapa lagi? Azril, Akmal, Irdina, Wasundra, Laila, Esha, Amirta, ramailah. Yeah, sebab hari ni kuliah so we have 59 students. Okay. Okay, anyway, so I think we shall begin our lesson now. Okay? Okay, I will share the screen. Okay. Today is a tutorial for topic 11, accounting for incomplete records and single entry. Okay, so we start with section A, question number 1. Define incomplete record and single entry system. So the answer is any kinds of bookkeeping not in compliance with the double entry system. That is called incomplete records. Or businesses which do not have any written records of bookkeeping or have used the single entry system. Okay, so you can use your own words, okay, as long as it explain what is incomplete records and single entry system. Okay, question number 2 for section A. Explain the effect of incomplete records and single entry system. Okay, so there are 5, yeah, I list 5 effects here. So first is trial balance cannot be prepared to check the arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts. So first, the point is the trial balance cannot be prepared. Okay, secondly, the calculation of gross and net profit will be more difficult as information of sales, purchases, expenses and revenue are not easily obtainable. Okay, so the point is the gross and net profit will be difficult. Okay. Thirdly, difficult to ascertain the financial standing of the business since information on the business assets and liability cannot be easily obtained. Okay. And fourth, comparison of accounting performance with previous year or other firms not possible as any standard principle or procedure is not followed. Okay, so point number 4 is about the accounting performance. And number 5 is corruption and forgery hard to be detected. Corruption ni is rasuah, forgery ni pemalsuan atau penipuan. Okay, so if we use incomplete record or single entry system, so corruption and forgery hard to be detected. Okay, so this answer you can get from my video or in our notes. Okay. Okay, and then question number 3. Okay, simple, very simple. List the two methods used in calculating net profit. Okay, method number 1 is capital comparison method. Capital comparison method we use when we don't have any information. We just have assets and liability information only. Okay, method number 2 is analysis method. Analysis method is we have more information but we don't have information of sales and purchases or expenses or revenue. Okay, so there are two methods that are used in calculating net profit. Okay, now we go to section B. Okay, section B is the calculation. Okay, section B, question 1. Wan Aisyah, a clothes dealer, does not have a complete records of her business transaction. The business assets and liabilities are valued as followed. So, the question gave the balance on 1st July 2018, that is the opening balance, and June 30th 2019, this is the closing balance. As you can see, the accounts is on assets and liability only. Okay, additional information. Puan Aisyah took cash of 100 and inventories of 50 for her own use. That means this is the drawings. Okay. And Puan Aisyah deposit 500 cash as additional capital on October 1st, 2018. So 500 is additional capital. Okay, required A, calculate the capital on July 1st, 2018 of perniagaan Puan Aisyah. B, calculate capital on 30th June 2019 of perniagaan Puan Aisyah. So A is the opening capital and B is the closing capital. C, prepare the statement of income for the year ended June 30th, 2019. And D, prepare the statement of financial position as at June 30th, 2019. Okay, based on this question, okay, you only can see assets and liability. Okay, purchases, sales, revenue, expenses are not given here. So, how can you, how to answer question number C? Prepare the statement of income. Statement of income must include sales or revenue and expenses, right? But you don't have any information of that. So, what would you do? Okay, so in this case, you have to choose method of capital comparison. Okay, so now we answer the question. Okay, to calculate the opening capital is opening assets minus opening liabilities. So the answer is opening asset total is 11,790. This figure you can get from the questions. And the opening liabilities are 430. So minus with asset minus liability. So you can get opening capital 11,360. Okay, now you have opening capital. B is to calculate the closing capital. So the formula is closing asset minus closing liabilities. This figure also you can get from the questions. Okay, so total of closing asset is 10,080 minus closing liabilities 460. So you get closing capital 9,620. Okay, next is uh, to prepare statement of income. Okay, because of we don't have any information of revenue and expenses, so you have to use owner equity formula. So by reversing the owner equity formula, okay. Okay, so first of all, you have to write the title. Perniagaan Aisyah, Statement of Income for the year ended June 30th, 2019. So we start with closing capital. Closing capital we get from the question B just now. So closing capital plus drawings minus additional capital minus opening capital. Okay. So closing capital is 9,620 plus drawings 150. So you get 9,770 minus additional capital 500 and opening capital 11,360. So the total minus is 11,860. So because of the minus total is more than the plus total, so you suffer net loss of 2,090. Okay. So next is to prepare financial position. So as usual, you write down the title. Perniagaan Aisyah, Statement of Financial Position as at June 30th, 2019. Okay. So, for financial position, you take the closing balance. Okay. So, financial position is asset equals to owner equity or capital plus liabilities. Okay. So, total uh, closing asset is 10,080. This figure you get from the questions. Okay, now capital. Capital you just calculate in question C. Okay. Question B. That is the closing capital. So 9,620. And liabilities also you get from the question. That is the closing liabilities, that is accounts payable and wages payable. So the total the total liabilities is 460. So total liabilities yeah, and owner equity is 10,080. So asset is equal with total liability and owner equity. Okay, so that is for question number 1. Is there any question so far? Okay, sini ada Zati, ada Akmal, Balkish, Aida, semua dah masuk Okay, so far no question. Okay, so I continue with the next questions. Okay, question number 2. Puan Joyce does not keep her business record completely. The following items are taken from her book on June 30th, 2018. So, July 1st, 2017 is the opening balance and June 30th, 2018 is the closing balance. Okay, you can see here for cash, the opening is 2,190, but for the closing is the question marks. So it means that you have to find out what is the closing balance for cash. Okay, next. Below is a summary of cash book for the year ended June 30th, 2018. Okay, here the cash book given is receipts and also payment, the details, okay? And the additional information, Puan Joyce has received discounts and allowance of 540 from the supplier and has given 760 discounts to customer. So I highlight here the discounts and also uh, the sales discount and also the purchase discount. Okay. So this figure you will add um, in a statement of income. Okay. Additional information number 2. Goods costing of 410 were returned to the supplier and the customer has returned good worth 350. So 410 is the purchase return, while 350 is a sales return. So this figure you have to add in a statement of income. Okay. Additional number 3, the annual rent is 7,200. Means the rent for 1 year. Okay. And then number 4, debt of 200 has become obsolete and written off. So 200 is the bad debt. And number 5, Puan Joyce took inventories value at 400 a month for her family. So that means this is the 400 is the drawings. Okay. 400 is not a cash drawing, but it is a goods, yeah, because inventories. Okay, so required A, prepare statement of income, and B, prepare statement of financial position. Okay, the question is so easy, but you have to calculate one by one. Okay, now before we prepare the statement, so you have to calculate purchase and also sales. Okay, so firstly, to calculate purchase and sales, okay, so we look at the question again. Okay, if in the question is given accounts receivable and accounts payable, closing balance and opening balance, that means there is a sales credit and also a purchase credit. So to find out what is the amount of purchase credit and sales credit is you have to open the accounts for accounts receivable and accounts payable. So, okay, you draw account T for accounts payable. Okay, so the balance brought forward is at the credit side, 6,580. This one you can get from the question. Okay, and the balance carry forward is 6,310. And then it has a purchase discount, 540, and purchase return, 410. So, you balance the left and right credit side, that is 33,560. So the missing figure here is 26,980. So this is purchase. So this purchase is a credit purchase. Okay, now we look at account T for accounts receivable. Because accounts receivable is asset, so the balance brought forward is at the debit side. 13,610 and the balance carry forward is 11,900. This figure you can get from the question. Okay, and then it also has sales discount 760 and return sales return 350. And also we receive cash. Okay, cash you can see at the question in the cash book. That's why I highlight the accounts receivable 44,700. Okay, and accounts payable I highlight 26,300. This one is we pay cash. So for accounts receivable is for 44,700 cash. Okay, and then just now the additional information has bad debt. So you put bad debt at the credit side. Okay, and then you balance the left and right. That is 57,910. And then you get the missing figure is 44,300. So this figure is sales. It means that it is a credit sales. Okay. So now you total up the for sales, total sales equals to credit sales plus cash sales equals to 55,400 and total purchase equals to credit purchase plus cash purchase equals to 32,750. So where did you get the cash sales and cash purchase? This one you get from the cash book. Okay. Okay. Next is to calculate the insurance expenses. So in the question, we also found the prepaid insurance. So that's mean it has assurance expenses. Okay, so you make a T accounts for insurance. First of all, you put the balance brought forward 160 and the balance carry forward at the credit side 440. Then it has cash, pay cash. No, we receive cash or we pay. Okay. You look at the question again. The insurance premium we have paid 880. So that's mean we have paid insurance 880. Okay. So at the T account, you have to include the cash payment 880. So you balance the account T left and right, you get 1040. So the missing figure is 600. That is the insurance expenses. Okay, next is to calculate depreciation. Okay, to calculate depreciation for fitting and fixtures, okay, you have, I advise you to open T account because it has 3 transactions. That is, first, the balance brought forward, that is 7,200, and balance carry forward 7,600, as well as there is a cash payment for fitting and fixtures 800. So there are 3 transactions. That's why I open the T account for fitting and fixtures. So you balance left and right, then you get the missing figure here is 400. This 400 is depreciation for fitting and fixtures. Okay. And lastly, in the question, it has salary payable. Okay, I also open the T account for salary payable. Okay, because it has 3 items also. First is balance brought forward. Payable is liability, so at the credit side 500. Balance carry forward is 0, so I put 0 here. And also we also pay salary. So put cash at the debit side 6,900. So you balance the account got 6,900 and the missing figure is 6,400. So this is the salary expenses. Okay, next you can prepare the statement of income. Okay, so as usual, write the title, Perniagaan Choice, Statement of Income. Okay, I didn't put here Statement of Comprehensive Income because this is the perniagaan tunggal. Okay, if there is a perniagaan senyam berhad, so I put Statement of Comprehensive Income. Okay, because this is the propriety business, so I just write statement of income for the year ended June 30th, 2018. Okay, so sales, just now we have calculated 55,400 and then minus sales discount 760 minus return of sales 350. So you get the net sale is 54,290 minus cost of goods sold. Beginning inventory is 9220 plus purchase. You just calculate just now. That is 32,750 minus purchase discount 540 and minus return of purchase or purchase return 410. So the net purchase is 31,800 minus drawings. Why minus drawings here? Because it is the inventory drawings. So 400 per month times 12. Okay, 12 months, so 1 year. 4,800. Okay, so the purchase cost is 27,000. Cost of goods available for sale is 36,220. Minus ending inventory 10,220. And then you get the cost of goods sold 26,000. Then you get gross profit because sales is bigger than expenses. Sales is bigger than cost of goods sold. So the gross profit is 28,290. Okay, and then we have a commission revenue here. So you put 400. Okay, so total is 28,690. Minus operation expenditure or operation expenses. Rent, bad debt, salary. Okay, salary just now, just put 6,400 because we have calculate at the account T. Okay, and then general expenses, interest, all these figure you get from the question. And insurance, okay, for insurance you have to calculate. Okay, because the just now we have do the T account, right? So we get 600. Correct or not? Okay, you look at the question just now. We already make the prepaid insurance to get the insurance expenses that is 600. Okay. Okay. This working calculation if you don't use the T accounts. Okay. And then next is depreciation. Equipment is 400. Vehicle, just now we have calculate. So 3,600. That is the cost minus the depreciation. Okay. So total operation expenditure is 20,350. So we get net profit 8,340. Okay. Next is to prepare the statement of financial position. Okay, you look at the closing balance of assets. Okay, and then you get total asset is 63,580. Okay, the prepaid rent just now. Okay, the prepaid rent. The prepaid rent is 600. Okay, so the total asset is 63,580. Okay, next is owner equity. Wait, I want to calculate whether the answer is correct or not. Okay, 7,600 plus 32,400 plus 10,220 plus 420 plus 11,900 plus 440 plus 600. 63,580. Okay, correct. Okay, owner equity. Okay, you get from the opening capital 49,300. This one you have to calculate. Okay, and later on I will show the calculation. Plus net profit is from the statement of income 8340 just now. Yeah, 8340 just now. And then minus drawings. Drawings, this one is cash drawings and also inventory drawings. So the total is 6,370. Okay, so the owner equity or the closing capital is 51,270. And then liabilities is account payable and loan amounting to 12,310. So the total for owner equity and liabilities are 63,580. So the total is same. Asset equals to liability plus owner equity. Okay. How to get the opening capital just now is opening asset minus opening liability. So you calculate like this and then you can get 9,300. Okay, so is there any question so far? Semua orang buat kan soalan ni? Dah terkeluar ke? Kamarina mana? Okay, siapa lagi terkeluar? Fahana. Okay. Sudah 4. Okay. Alright. So if there is no other question, so I proceed with the next questions. Question number 3. Wan Haslina does not keep it records of double entry. She commenced a business on January 1st, 2019 with the following balances. Okay, that means this is the opening. Kamarina kata sini hujan. Okay, so the line is not good. Okay, it's okay. So this one is the opening balance. Okay, for assets and liability. Okay, next. The following items are taken from the cash book on December 31st, 2019. So, at the right side is receipt and at the left side is payment, detail of payment. Okay. So, you can see here, I have highlighted a few items. Okay, accounts receivable, accounts payable. Okay, because it means that we have the sales credit and also purchase credit. Okay, next is the salaries payable. So that means we have salary expenses. So you have to open the T accounts also. Okay, and what I highlighted here is what we have to put in the accounts T. Okay. So I believe you have already made the T accounts. Okay, here is the closing balance for assets and liabilities. That's why the salary payable have opening balance and closing balance. That's why we have to calculate the salaries, expenses. Okay, so required, show the T accounts for accounts receivable, accounts payable and salary payable. B, calculate the opening capital and the balance of the bank. C, prepare statement of income for the year ended 31st December 2019, and D, prepare the statement of financial position. Okay, so we answer the question for A. Show the T accounts for accounts receivable, accounts payable and salary payable. So, accounts receivable is asset, so the balance carry forward is at the debit side and the balance carry forward is at the credit side. Okay, so at the cash book you can see that we have received money, so 25,560. Okay, you balance the accounts left and right and then you get the missing figure is 23,418. This is sales, credit sales. And then for accounts payable is liability. So the balance brought forward is at the credit side and the balance carry forward is at the debit side. And then we also pay cash. So the cash is 20,988. Okay, so you balance the account left and right, 25,902. So you get the missing figure is 20,124. This is the credit purchase. And then for salary payable, because salary payable is a liability, so the balance brought forward must be at the credit side, 216. And then the balance carry forward 272. And then we have pay the salary 1,350 cash. So you balance the accounts left and right 1,622. So the missing figure here is 1,406, that is salary expenses. Okay, now question B for opening capital. Opening capital is opening asset minus opening liability. This figure you can get from the question. So the answer for opening capital is 42,264. Okay, and now for the bank balance. Okay, the bank's balance equals to balance brought forward plus receipt minus payment. Okay, so we take a look at the question again. The bank balance. Okay, so you have to calculate by yourself. Okay, so the bank balance, it has given here 3852. Okay, this is the balance brought forward. And then for receipt, you have to calculate here receipt, and then for payment you have to calculate here for payment. Okay, after the calculation you get the bank balance is 10,844. Okay, so far is there any questions? Ada? Okay, so far so good. Okay, I continue. With question number C, that is statement of income. Okay, yang ni panjang sikit lah. So, we start with title. Perniagaan Haslina, statement of income for the year ended December 31st, 2019. We start with sales, that is the cash sales plus credit sales. Okay, we have calculated just now for the credit sales. So total sales is 3402. The cash sales we get from the cash book. So sales minus cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold equals to beginning inventory 322 plus purchase. So remember, purchase must be credit purchase plus cash purchase equals to 22,554. Okay, and then minus ending inventory 4,480. So cost of goods sold equals to 20,896. So the gross profit is 9,506 plus commission revenue. Okay, because in our cash book has commission revenue 8,000. And then the total is 17,500 and 6. Okay, and then minus operation expenses. That is salary 1406. This one we have calculated, right? And then rent 9360. General expenses 1224. Depreciation. Okay, the depreciation is you compare. You don't have to open the T account because it has only 2 items. So you just minus. Okay. The closing minus beginning. So 400 depreciation for furniture and depreciation for vehicle is 800. Okay, so now the total of operation expenses is 13,190. So that you can get net profit of 4,316. Okay, so next question is statement of financial position. Okay, write the title first. Perniagaan Haslina, statement of financial position as at December 31st, 2019. Okay, so for financial position, we take the closing balance. We start with asset. So the total asset is 53,566 and owner equity. Okay, owner equity is opening capital 42,264 plus net profit from the uh, C answer is 4,316 plus additional capital if there is any. So 1,800. Okay, so the closing capital is 48,380 and total liabilities is 5,186. So total owner equity and liability is 53,566 equals to total asset. Okay. So is there any question so far? Boleh follow Okay. Alright, so I continue with question number 4. Okay, perniagaan Asma keeps books for a single entry. The following information is obtained from perniagaan Asma until 31st December 2019. Okay, so it shows that the summary of receipts and payment for cash and also bank. Okay. Then here I highlight the accounts payable. Okay, because to get the this one is the cash payment. Okay, and then I also highlight the accounts receivable to 24,000. That is the cash received. So this item you have to include in the accounts of accounts receivable and accounts payable. Okay, rent is 1,500. This one we pay 1,500. Okay, so the balance for bank is 16,300, but for cash is the question marks. So that means you have to find out it with yourself. Okay, now the position of assets and liabilities are also given. Okay, as you can see in the table. Okay, now required A, prepare accounts receivable and accounts payable. That's mean for accounts T. B, prepare statement of income. C, prepare statement of financial position. Okay, now we start to calculate. Okay, for accounts receivable and accounts payable. As usual, for accounts receivable, put the balance brought forward at the debit side. That is 6,500. And the balance carry forward is at the credit side 4,000. And then you also receive cash that is at the bank column. So you put bank 24,000. Okay. Okay, wait. 24,000 ni kosong dia ke bawah pula. Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay, so the bank 24,000. So then you balance left and right, that is 28,000. So the missing figure is 21,500. So this is the credit sales. Now you calculate the total sales, credit sales plus cash sales you get from the question equals to 22,500, the total sales. And then to calculate the credit purchase is to open accounts payable T accounts. Because this is the liability, so the balance carry forward. This one is the balance carry forward. Okay, is at the credit side 2,500, and the balance carry forward is at the debit side 3,500. And at the cash book, you can see that we pay 13,000 at the bank column. So you put bank here. Yeah, don't put cash because it is at the bank column. So the missing figure is 14,000. So this is the credit purchase. So to find out the total purchase equals to credit purchase plus cash purchase. But in this case, we don't have cash purchase. So the total purchase is equals to 14,000. Okay, now we prepare the statement of income. Okay, so we start with the title, Perniagaan Asma, Statement of Income for the year ended December 31st, 2019. Sales, we just calculate just now, is 22,500 minus cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold equals to beginning inventory, 6,000, plus purchase, 4,000, okay, minus ending inventory. Yeah. So this one is minus. Okay. Okay, so the cost of goods sold equals to 12,000. Betul? 10, 12 eh? Beginning is 6 plus 4 is 10,000. 10,000 minus 8 is 2, right? Okay. So, what is your question? Same with me or not? No, madam. Azim kata no, madam. Okay, so what is your question? So what is your answer? Salah itu 10, 8, 8 minus is 2000. So if 2000 is 20. Okay, so student, what is your answer? Is it same with me or not? Aiman, what is your answer?
Madam, saya nak tanya, madam dapat purchase 4,000 tu
Mana
daripada mana?
purchase? Oh, bukan 4,000, 14 ni kan tadi? Betul tak?
Ya,
That's why
14,000.
lah saya tengok jawapan dia tak betul. Okay, just now kita dapat purchase is 14,000 here. Okay, so baru betul kan our answer? So 6 plus 14 is 20, minus 8 is 12. Baru betul. Okay, now the cost of goods sold is 12,000. Okay. So gross profit is sales minus cost of goods sold is 10,500. Okay, now operating expenses. Okay, operating expenses is wages 2,000, insurance 1,200 and rent. Okay, macam mana dapat rent? Is 1,500 plus 500. This one we can get from the questions. Okay, so equals to 2,000. And depreciation you plus, okay, we look at the question again. Mana? Okay, this one is for rent just now. Okay, rent 1,500 we paid bank, and then mana lagi? Okay, the balance of rent payable is 500. Okay, because of that is only 2 items, so you don't have to buka T account. If you want to do the T account for rent payable is also can. Then you still get the same answer. Okay, just now is apa lagi satu tadi? Depreciation. Okay. Mana dapat depreciation? Where did we get the depreciation? The depreciation is at the vehicle and furniture. So, for vehicle, you minus 20,000 minus 18 is 2,000. And for furniture, 8,000 minus 7,600 is 400. So, the difference is because of the depreciation. Okay. So we get total depreciation is 2,400. Okay, now the total operating expenses is 7,600. Okay, so gross profit 10,500 minus operating expenses 7,600. So you gain net profit 2,900. Okay, next question is financial position. Okay, now as usual, write down the title first. Perniagaan Asmah, Statement of Financial Position as at December 31st, 2019. So write down the asset. We start with the non-current asset and then the current asset. Okay, all this you get from the balance, the closing balance. So non-current asset equals to 25,600. The current asset equals to 29,000. So total asset is 54,600. And then owner equity and liabilities. Okay, owner equity is initial capital. Initial capital equals to opening capital. Okay, equals to 48,200, and then plus net profit. Just now we calculate 2,900 and minus drawings 500. Okay. Okay, so you get total owner equity or closing capital is 50,600. And then liabilities is accounts payable and rent payable. Total is 4,000. Okay. So total owner equity and liabilities is 54,600 equals with total asset. Okay. So far, any question? Oh no, madam. Okay, tak ada. Okay, so far so good. Shakira, do you have any question? Fahana? Okay. Kamarina? Tak ada. Hujan. Okay. Okay, now we go to the last question. That is question number 5. Okay. Zen Perabot Jaya or ZPJ commence an office furniture business. Commence ni apa? Memulakan. Okay, ZPJ ran a premise at Desa Sarjana as the showroom and warehouse. ZPJ did not keep proper records. On 1st April 2018, furniture stock is 32,100, accounts receivable is 26,430, accounts payable is 15,980, motor vehicle is 51,000, office fixtures is 42,000, and motor van maintenance payable is 4,320. So this is the opening balance. And then it also give you the bank accounts for 31st March 2019. Okay. So here, okay, I highlight the accounts payable and also the accounts receivable. So this is the cash that we receive and we pay. Right. Okay. Additional information. Okay. Depreciation to be provided 20% on cost of motor van and 10% on cost of office fixtures. Okay, so nanti you have to calculate. On 31st March 2019, motor van maintenance payable is 2,910 and prepaid insurance is 1,770. Number 3, office fixtures is 25,500, include take table. Take table ni meja kayu jati tu. 3,000 which was sold to customer, and take chair, kursi jati is 2,500 was taken by the owner of ZPJ for private use. So ini adalah drawings. 2,500 is drawings. Okay. Number 4, other balances as at 31st March 2019 are, okay, so it given accounts payable and accounts receivable, accounts payable and inventory. Okay, A required 1 Roman. Prepare accounts receivable and accounts payable. That means you have to prepare the T accounts. 2 Roman, prepare the statement of income. Third Roman is to prepare the statement of owner equity and statement of financial position. So you have to separate the owner equity with the financial position. Okay. Okay. So how? Now we look at the question, at the answer. Okay. First is you make a T accounts for accounts receivable as follows. Okay, you put the balance brought forward. BD ni pun boleh ya. Or balance brought forward and balance carry forward. Okay, so after you calculate, you get the missing figure that is 462,150. That is the sales credit. For accounts payable, okay, for accounts payable, you insert the balance brought forward and also the balance carry forward. Okay, and then you have to add the cash payment also to 21,770. So you balance the account left and right 246,220, and then you get the missing figure is 230,000 and 240. This is the purchase credit. Okay. Answer for 2 Roman is to prepare statement of income. So first, write down the title first. Zen Prabhuchaya, Statement of Income for the year ended 31st March 2019. Okay, we start with sales. Okay, sales is credit sales plus cash sales. So the total sales is 50,000, kan? 501,360 minus cost of goods sold equals to beginning inventory 32,100 plus purchase. Purchase is credit purchase plus cash purchase is 233,240. And the closing inventory or ending inventory is 40,630. Okay, this one you have to tolak, right? Okay. So the cost of goods sold is 224,710. And then sales minus cost of goods sold, you get gross profit 276,650. Okay. So operating expenses is okay. Electricity expenses is 10,900. Telephone expenses is 3,600. Rent expenses is 20,000. Advertising expenses is 14,300. Insurance expenses. Okay. Insurance expenses, okay, dia ada baki awal and baki akhir. So you have to minus. Okay, because of there are only 2 items, so you don't have to make T accounts. So the answer is 7,690. And maintenance expenses, it has 3 items. So it is advisable for you to make the T accounts. Okay, if you don't want to make the T account, you can show the calculation here. That is 21,160 plus 2,910 minus 4,320. Okay, you can get this amount at the question. So total for maintenance expenses is 19,750. And then the depreciation expenses for motor van, 20% from the cost is 10,200, and depreciation expenses for office equipment is 10%. So you get 6,200. Okay, so total for operating expenses is 92,640. So gross profit minus operating expenses, then you gain the net profit 184,010. Okay, is there any question so far? Tak ada. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we proceed to the last question, that is statement of owner equity and also financial position. So first of all, we make the statement of owner equity. Okay, So opening capital 155,430 plus net profit. Where did you get the net profit? From the statement of income here. That is 184,010. And then minus drawings. Okay. So you can get the drawings, the total drawings is 169,930. This one also you can get from the question. And then, okay, you get the closing capital equals to 169,510. Okay, this is your closing capital in the statement of owner equity. Okay, next is to prepare the financial position. Okay, dekat sini tak ada nama company. Kena letak juga nama company. Zen Terabut Jaya. Okay. Okay, now we proceed to the last question. Statement of financial position. Okay, so as usual, for financial position, you take the closing balance of assets and also liability and owner equity. So for non-current asset, okay, the fixed asset, you have to minus the depreciation. So for motor van, the net total is 40,800. For office equipment, net is the 55,800. So total non-current asset is 96,600. For current asset, okay, we have here is bank, accounts receivable, prepaid insurance, and inventory. So this figure you get from the question. Okay, that is the closing amounts. Okay, so the current asset is 100,270. So the total asset is 196,870. Okay, next is owner equity and liability. Okay, you can see here the owner equity. Okay, I didn't write down the calculation again. Why? Because we have already made the statement of owner equity. Because of we already made the statement of owner equity, so you just take the closing capital 169,510. You don't have to rewrite the formula all over again. Okay, understand? So just write the owner equity 169,510. Then we proceed with the liability. Here is on the current liability. That is the maintenance payable and also accounts payable. So the total for liabilities is 27,360. So total owner equity and liabilities equals to 196,870. That is equals to total asset. Okay, finish. Okay. So that's all for tutorial topic 11. That means we have finished our lecture and our tutorial for this semester. Semester 1 in matriculation. Okay. So after this, it means that you have to sit for exam. That is only about 3 weeks more, right? Okay, so please be prepared. Okay, so is there any question? Is there any further questions? No further questions?
No.
Okay. Azim dah jawab dah no. Aiman? Ha. Okay, so mana Kamarina ni still cannot see. Still hujan, ya. And here also nak hujan, ya. Dah mendung, dah gelap. Yeah, how about your place? Hujan juga ke? Where are you staying, Aiman?
Bahau.
Oh, Bahar hujan tak?
Tak, cerah.
Cerah. Fahana, where are you staying? Fahana pun macam ada internet problem. So, how about Shakira, where are you staying?
Gemas.
Oh, Gemas. Gemas hujan?
Mendung.
Oh, mendung. Same with Seremban also mendung here. Okay, so far I cannot see any question. Laila said no question, madam. Hihi. Dia dah penat lah tu. Okay, so if there is no other question, so I think we stop our lecture now. Okay, before that, jom kita ambil gambar dulu. Fahana mana? Nak ambil gambar? Fahana dah tak ada. Okay, tak apalah. Kita 3 orang saja. Okay? So, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so Echot kata thank you madam. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, before that, I invite Aiman to recite tasbih, kafarah and surah Al-As. Oh, sekejap. Fahana dah ada balik lah. Okay, so saya ingat kita tekan balik sekali Ya, kawan-kawan dekat konti ni, my assistant. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Fahana senyum. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, okay Aiman?
Subhanakallahumma bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wal 'asr innal insana lafi khusr illa allazina amanu wa 'amilus solihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Amin.
Okay, amin amin ya rabbal alamin. So, before we ending our kuliah, I hope that awak boleh buat semua soalan SIC. Okay, soalan SIC is previous year of PSPM. Yeah. Okay, so bye. Bye for today. Bye-bye semua.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, bye. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.